All right, you ready? Okay, you can put your laptop to the side because I actually printed out what you had done yesterday so that I could take a look at what you guys were working on. And something I noticed is that you guys are you both have your ideas, but you're still thinking through how you're going to organize it and how you're going to plan it. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a couple of steps that you can follow to help you really get your piece organized. All right, so I want you to take a look at this. It says writers develop parts to bring out what's important. All right, so you're just starting to think about what's most important about your piece that you want to teach, right? So here are some things you can do. First, you need to think, what are the parts that I need to include? Then you need to decide what will go in each part, and then you just write it down, okay? Can I show you how that might look? All right, so I've shared with you guys before that I play softball, right? Yeah, so I was thinking if I wrote about softball, one reason that I love it so much is because even adults can play softball, and I didn't play that much growing up, and it's okay that I don't have a lot of experience in it, and it's okay for others to play who don't have a lot of experience. So what I'm thinking about is I was trying to figure out what would be the parts that I would include on my softball piece, all right? So I know that my big topic is softball, but I'm trying to think what are the sections I need to include. So first one is the players, all right? So if I'm thinking about the players, I'm thinking on my team we have people from ages 20 to over age 50. Really anybody can play, and it's co-ed. Both men and women can play, and we have a variety of experiences. I didn't play that much, but some of my friends on my team, they played in college. So really anybody can play, all right? Another section that I was thinking about including is equipment. You guys are gonna laugh, but I have a softball glove that I've had for over 15 years, and guess what I use for shoes? I use my soccer cleats because I used to play soccer. I didn't have to buy new shoes. Now I use my soccer cleats, and I can reuse them again. And I didn't buy a bat, I just use everybody else's bat. Yeah, I know, right? So I didn't have to get all that much stuff. It's pretty cool. And then the other cool thing about playing softball is it's really convenient the times that you can play. So some teams can play on weeknights, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, but I just thought, you know, I can't play weeknights. It's really hard for me after school. So I choose to play on a team that plays on Sunday mornings. So look what I did here. I thought about, I'm gonna have a section on players, I'm gonna have a section on equipment, I'm gonna have a section on times, and then I decided, what do I need to include about players? All their ages, men and women, all kinds of experiences, okay? And then I can just start jotting. So did you see how I first thought through what are the parts I need to include and then what I'm going to include in each part, okay? So I want you to try that with your piece right now, okay? So you might need to think about what are the parts that I need to include about Paul Pogba. You already started thinking about those parts, so you might be ready for this step. Decide what will go in each part, okay? Can you grab a pencil real quick and get started? All right, okay. So let's look at these sections that you brainstormed yesterday. You thought about safety, you thought about the interior of the car, and you thought about how to drive them, right? So you've already thought about what sections you want to include, all right? And you got started with safety. So let's think, what needs to be included in this part about safety?
To not drive fast.
Okay, what else?
Don't text and drive.
Okay.
And put your seatbelt on.
And put your seatbelt on? Okay. So you're really thinking about what people can do, right? Can we look at your piece again? Your piece is all about supercars, right? So if your piece is all about supercars and you're focusing on the Lamborghini and the Tesla and the Bugatti, what could you say about those three cars and safety?
Lamborghini and Bugatti are pretty safe, but I'm pretty sure that Tesla's the safest car.
Okay. What makes you say that? What do you know about the Tesla?
I saw this video that these people put like fake persons, like don't know what's it called.
Like a crash test
Yeah.
dummy?
And then the people in front didn't like get that hurt.
Okay, in the Tesla? Okay, so you were noticing something about the car, right? You noticed that this make of car, the Tesla, was more safe than the Bugatti and the Lamborghini. Okay, did you add that in there? Okay, let's add that in there. Hey Snyder, how's it going? Good? Okay. So you have a lot of facts about Paul Pogba written down so far. I'm wondering, what parts are you thinking that you need to include about Paul Pogba? Remember here, I was thinking about softball's my topic, and then I thought, what do I need to teach my reader about softball? The players, the equipment you need, and the times you can play. Okay, if Paul Pogba was up here, what might be your first section?
Team.
Teams? Okay, great, write that down. That's okay, it's just your planning paper. Great, you've thought of your first section. What would be your next section about Paul Pogba?
How he plays.
What do you mean?
How good he is.
Okay, his skills and how good he is. Great, make that another category. Write that down. All right. Hey boys, can I talk to you real quick? So I'm noticing now that you've got your sections down really clear, it's helping you think what exactly you need to add to that section. Is that right? Yeah. So when you're ready to go to your next section, you're ready to think, what am I going to write in this part that's going to really teach my reader something important about my topic? All right? You guys are doing great. Keep going.